Hey, I received your email, and sorry I've been traveling, so I wasn't able to get back to you quickly or more quickly than this. But you had a question of why there are only 6 notes from the treble clef, and where are the missing notes in the Thump in the Night storybook, and which book did have the next one. So I'm going to answer all those questions, okay? I know it's confusing at first, but when I tested this with my kids back when this all began, it was too much to introduce all of the treble clef notes in the very first storybook. It was overwhelming, they could not retain all of them, and so I switched it up and only just introduced the 6 notes to get started, get them locked in. Well, along with that theory, I did not want the second book to be the rest of the treble clef notes because I wanted time for those to soak in. So actually the second book that I use with the kids is either the bass clef monster, because those notes look so different on the flashcards and the story is different, or my preference is to make the second book the Mysterious Wahoo, which is tempo and rhythm. So let me start over. Here's the order I do it in. First, book 1, Thump in the Night, and then while we're reviewing by Freddie asking, hey, did you forget my story? And I ask the kids, no. Then I whip out the flashcards that go with book 1, and we repeat for like 10 seconds each class, you know, reminding Freddie that they do remember his story. They're locking in those 6 notes from the first book. Then in a sequential class, we will do the story of Mysterious Wahoo, which is introducing rhythm and beat. And that does not confuse them because it looks so different. It's a different concept. And so we establish what beat versus rhythm is, and we do a lot of beat activities, and we do a lot of, you know, keep the beat like Eli, keep the rhythm like Freddie. Meanwhile, we're reviewing the first 6 notes with flashcards, right? Now we have that pretty locked in. Now typically, I then do the bass clef monster, because those notes look so different that is easy to introduce those and continue to review the first notes of the treble clef. And because the cards look different, one has a monster on it, one has the treble clef, it's still easy for kids. And then the 4th book that I usually introduce is, or always introduce, is The Secret of Crater Island. So that's the long-winded answer, but The Secret of Crater Island has 6 more treble clef notes. Now they're ready. If you've been doing the review throughout this time of the first book, then they have those first 6 notes down really solid. They know exactly when they glance at that card, exactly the location. We've been doing the memory games. We've learned Freddie's alphabet, and now we're ready for book 4, and we learned the last 6 notes of the treble clef. If you have introduced these storybooks to the kids in that order, then you can put the grand staff together, and they will already, if you've played the games, and they already know that Freddie's alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So they know that Freddie's alphabet is that. Then when you put the grand staff together with the bass clef, the first notes of the Thump of the Night, and then add in the Secret of Crater Island notes, they also see that Freddie's alphabet repeats. All right, I hope that made sense. If it did not, I have all kinds of video clips. I have it spelled out in the teacher's book called Beyond the Books. It step by step, the sequence of how I successfully integrated Freddie into the classroom and used him as my classroom management tool. And then I took it a step further, and I have the teachingwithfreddie.com membership site for teachers who want to dig deep and see video clips of me working with kids. It tells you the exact order, the lessons that start lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly in the order that I successfully taught year after year after year with literally thousands of kids. You're welcome to check those out. I'll put those links in the email or down below. So hopefully that answered your question. If you have more, don't hesitate to email. If I'm slow to respond, it's simply because I'm traveling and presenting or workshopping or something, and I just need to get back. The emails kind of bombard. So there you go. There's your answer. Have fun with them. Lots of things and tools for you.